Welcome to The Buzz with Tony Celzo. I got Tim Duggar in the house with the Pyramids Group. Yep, this is not really a house. It's more of a studio, more of a bathroom posing as a studio. But needless to say, I've got Tim Duggar here. And Tim, what is the Pyramids Group? What do you do?
It is a 30, almost 2-year-old management recruiting and career consulting firm.
Okay, now, does that mean basically you're a headhunter?
It means basically I'm a headhunter, yes.
Yeah,
I'm glad you remembered that, too.
Yeah. I love that you jump on that and you're glad to submit to it.
I'm really disappointed, though, that you made me check my spear at the door.
Yes, we did make you check his spear. We didn't want any headsmen whacked off here.
Darn it.
So as a headhunter, you know, you're in a space that's pretty diluted, right? There's a lot of people in there in that space calling themselves headhunters. What makes you different from every other guy in the game?
Height.
Height? Taller than most?
Taller than most.
So what are you, 6'4", 6'5" here?
6'3", but I
stretch it up there. You comb the hair higher?
What's that? Let's not go with the hair. Let's get back to business here.
So really, what makes you different?
What makes us different is the fact that we have been in business for 32 years, that I have done this for 26 years. One of my senior staff members has been with us almost 20 years. Another fellow has been with us almost 20 years. Right there, you're looking at 65 years in business,
wow,
plus additional staff members. We work in a variety of areas: accounting, finance, manufacturing, insurance, medical, legal. So we are kind of a one-stop shop. And then we also offer testing and coaching services as well. So
really, when it comes to hiring, you really are one of those one-stop shops, right? Mm-hmm. But I've noticed that you attract a certain type of client. You don't necessarily, you get a higher-end client. Is that fair to say?
I like to have referred to us the let's say $80,000 and above crowd, but really more important than that, it's achievements, it's success, Tony. I want the top 5%.
They got to have that pedigree, so to speak.
They have got to have proven themselves, because for our companies to pay our fee, you know, we are not cheap. So we have got to provide talent that they cannot find anywhere else.
You know, that's such a great word, talent. You know, it's one thing to have the resume that shows that they put in the time in the right places. It's another thing to have the resume that says, hey, I not only put the time in the right places, but I did what they hired me to do. Mm-hmm. And you guys find those people that have had the pedigree, so to speak, again. So, you know, for someone to pay the recruiting fee, they've really got to value talent, too. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. And, you know, I think the bulk of companies work with recruiters today. There are some that still try to do it on their own, but the talent shortage is just incredible right now.
Is that because of the baby boomers and because of the, I mean, you hear about that so often. I mean, how is that really affecting the marketplace?
The baby boomer is affecting the marketplace, but more than that, our educational system is not keeping up with the technical and manufacturing, really a lot of the different talent that's needed out there.
What are the type of relationships you look for to refer your business more business?
Well, you know, Tony, it has to be companies that are passionate about what they do and want to hire the best and brightest of what's out there. Okay. Companies that are willing, that see the value in our service and say that an extra, you know, $5,000, $10,000
to get the right person
is for the right person. I mean, that person should contribute that back many times over to their organization.
Your clients really value talented people, but what kind of businesses do you build long-term relationships with, you know, using the Rainmaker model, that are going to continuously refer you that next piece of business? I mean, is it, you know, we've done about 5 of these, and it's been lawyers, CPAs, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, what other type of strategic advisors do you know consistently see the value of what you do?
As far as customers go?
Customers or partners.
Well, from a customer standpoint, our ideal organizations probably fall in the 100 to 1,500 employee category.
That's great to know, yeah.
the bigger the organization, the more processes that they have in place that sometimes those processes are absolutely dead on with what we try to do and how we try to work. Sometimes they try to control our process. And we are just like an attorney or an accountant. You don't tell your attorney or accountant how to do things. You
Sure.
rely on them. So we are looking to be a true strategic partner, and we always measure ourselves based on how the person that we're working for is graded and how can we make their life easier and simpler.
So almost the results after being hired. So you mentioned lawyers and accountants. Are there any other people that are dealing with that chief HR role that you know see the pain that you can solve?
Well, there's two individuals within organizations that we really target. A good HR department is gold to us because they know all the openings, everything that's going on. The individual hiring managers, though, are absolutely our gold. The strategic partners are anybody calling on C-level management in organization.
Okay, so really the kind of a way to wrap this up, your best referral sources are going to come from other people calling on the HR department or the C-level executives, right? Because they know where the people problems are. Your ideal client is between 100 and 1,000 employees. Is that what you said?
I said 100 to 1,500.
100 to 1,500. Any particular spaces that you're having the most success in, like verticals?
Accounting and finance is so hot right now. Manufacturing is still hot.
Accounting, finance, and manufacturing. Anybody calling on those same targets, if you're on the HR, if you're on that HR kind of precipice, if you're going after that C-level executive, if you're one of our 1,100 members, I think you might sit down and get a one-on-one with Tim Ducker of the Pyramids Group. Appreciate you being on the Buzz, buddy.
My pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you so much,
All right,
Tony.
you've been Buzz.